Hello, I'm Linda Austin. Thank you for joining us for the Essence of the Week for August 12th, 2012. I am the light. The light is surrounding me. The light is transforming me. The light is protecting me. Divine love is flowing around and through me, solving and dissolving all situations for the good of all. A higher power is in charge of my life, and only good can come through me. My mind is open. My heart is receptive, and miracles are happening right now. I consciously choose to raise my vibration to a place of truth and light. Yes, well, several of you are experiencing this same point of departure that the channel is experiencing. It is as if you are standing in the doorway and are afraid to step through. It's as if you are afraid to step onto the boat or get your ticket or get on the airplane to get moving, because on a deep level you understand that what you are really committing to by stepping into this new energy of this new place is a whole new way of being. It is not something that you are unfamiliar with. It's something that you have forgotten. This time, this period at the center of this year of great shift and change is where you actually begin to step into the reality that the persona, the ego part of you, is only a part of you. For most of you who were raised in the traditional Christian religion, you were raised with the idea that you would live your life as a human being, and then when you were done with your body, you would go on as spirit and experience something called heaven, which was totally separate from the life that you were leading here in the physical plane. This was here, heaven was there. This was the physical, this was the spiritual. But you are beginning to understand that the two are coming together. The concept of holism, or holistic, or whole, or one, which has been in the background of all of your thinking for most of your life, is beginning to come to the foreground as you have released more and more of the ideas and let go of the contamination that told you that you had to work hard, judge yourself, not mess up, and you were only going to get one chance to do that. The truth is, dear ones, that you are everlasting. You are eternal. You don't die in the sense of being gone. You change, you grow. And this next step of changing and growing that you are experiencing now is a quantum evolutionary leap. You're all familiar with the concept of evolution. This is an evolutionary leap in your spiritual awareness of what it means to be a human being. It's all about understanding the humanness as connected to the spiritual. This is the period where you begin to feel that you are actively spiritual in this physical place. That you have a spiritual aspect of yourself that is powerfully creative. And when you begin to merge that with your physical self, there is very, very little that's impossible to you. What most of you are backing away from is taking control of your own lives and your own dreams and your own visions and your own growth. This is the opportunity that all of you have been seeking, and suddenly you stand in the doorway and you're afraid to step through. When the channel speaks in her column about asking for what you really want, that's how she puts it in her language, in her head. That's how she feels it. That's how she sees it. But what it really is the soul saying to you, the spirit saying to you, the higher self saying to you, you are meant to live here in joy. You are meant to live here in peace. You are meant to live here and learn how to love. And it begins with loving yourself enough to give yourself permission to want peace of mind, to want freedom, to want joy. You are now engaged in a great energetic shift, and your world is trembling because of it. The economic, the political, the geopolitical, the environmental, all are being impacted by the fact that the way you have been treating yourselves is no longer appropriate. And the way you have been treating each other is no longer appropriate. It's time to let go of the fear. You know, you have all heard that saying, there are only two motivators, fear or love. Well, it's time to choose love. And it's truly time to start in your own lives and saying, what am I afraid of and why? If you truly look at it, most of you are afraid of making the choices that will bring you joy, the choices that are honest and in alignment with your truth, because it feels as though you are being arrogant. It feels as though you are being narcissistic. And what it really is acknowledging, I am one with an energy that is beyond my imagining. I am a part of something that is the whole of everything. And as such, my purpose and my place are open for me to choose. You came here to be love. Begin by loving yourself. Begin by going deep within yourself, beyond the material. You know, when most of you ask for what you want, you are asking for something that will feed a fear. When you are asking for money, it's because you're afraid you'll starve. When you are asking for health, it's because you're afraid you don't want to be sick. Ask for what you really truly want. To feel whole, to feel free, to be able to love, to walk in the world and be love wherever you set your foot. Give yourself permission to believe in yourself, to believe that what you will choose to want is good and whole and right. That you are not arrogant. You are not narcissistic. You are perfect. Are you human? Absolutely. Absolutely. But this is about guiding yourself, as the saying goes, with your higher self, and allowing the human part of you to partake in that joy of truly acknowledging the spiritual aspect of yourself, working together to create a life that truly fills you and rewards you and is fulfilling. It's about choosing love, choosing love, choosing love. And it begins with loving yourself. And so many of you are going to experience, as the channel did, the awareness of all of your self-doubts, all of your fears, all of your self-judgments. And when that comes up for you, look at it and say, ah, yes, that was the old energy. That was how I saw myself when I still was living in the dark. This is about the light. When you see yourselves as you truly are. Powerful, spiritual beings having a powerful human experience. But my dears, as we have said many times before, right now, it's about the human experience. Live with joy and love for everyone, starting with yourselves. Yes, we will close.